Okay, hello. So, after a very long wait, Crydout 2 is finally released. It's taken a while, and I honestly kind of forgot about it, but I decided I'm going to make a comprehensive guide on everything you need to know about this game. Now, I will say this is probably going to get outdated pretty quickly because things are changing, things have been changing. The game released unfinished, so they've been fixing a lot, changing a lot. Overall, it's just, there's going to be changes, but I'll try to keep you updated with more videos, and I have some insider information that'll help me future-proof a little bit of this. Anyways, let's get right into it. Now, I figured there's no better way to start this guide on a cart ride game than with the carts themselves, and they've been changed a lot. This isn't an ordinary cart ride game anymore. So, see, you have the buttons on the cart itself here, but there's also a GUI here, and I'd recommend using this. This is real helpful. So, you have the slider here that lets you go forwards and backwards. The max speed is generally 50. You have these buttons here, these just adjust the speed manually. You've got a stop button right here that just snaps it to 0, so you stop. Then, you can also type numbers in here, but I wouldn't recommend that. Slider's easier. Then, there's this button right here, where if you ever get into a situation where some guy's getting on your nerves and he's like blocking the road or something, yeah, pretty cool. One way this game differs from the original Cryt apps with tracks. Now, right now we're on the Golden Apple track. There are plenty of other characters you can card right into. The way this works is, at the very top of the screen, you can see this timer. Now, once this timer reaches 0, a random track is selected from the 3 currently in the game. They are Dave and Bambi, Golden Apple, and Moldy GH. Now, in the future, they're going to add something called track voting, where you can vote for a track with all the players on the server, but that hasn't been added yet. It's just something to keep in mind. Here's a short montage of every character in the game, what track to find them on, and also their speedrun requirements. I'll get into what that means in a moment. So, speedrunning. Let me see if I can pull one off while explaining. Basically, if you can cart ride into a certain character in under a certain time, it changes on the character, of course, depending on like the length of the track and whatnot. But basically, if you can pull that off, then you'll get a special badge for it, depending on the character. I think there's a special badge for each character. And you'll get a cart of that character. So, as you can see, I think I'm gonna make it. Am I? Nice, okay, yeah, so, as you can see, I did it. Got Bambi speedrun badge. I don't know why it doesn't say, but, well, probably because I already have it, but if we were to go in here in the, forgot to mention this actually. If you go here to, where is it? Carts, right here. You'll see I have Bambi cart now. I unlocked that from speedrunning. Yeah, there. Lastly, here are a few miscellaneous things that I have to say about cart riding that didn't really fit anywhere else in the segment, but are still important to mention. So, if you go to your settings and go to progress, you can see how many times you've how many times you've like done a cart ride. Now, there are actually different badges depending on how many you get, so how many times you do it. So, there's beginner cart rider, new cart rider, and it increases by 5 each time, all the way up to Sigma. Actually, no, Sigma is a jump from 40 to 50, but you get what I mean. And each time, you unlock a new cart, and so, as you can see right here, the carts you unlock from this are characters that you don't cart right into, so like Cameo, Carter, those kinds of guys. And you also unlock the morphs for them, so I'm pretty sure that's how you unlock Cameo, Carter. Ooh, that's a 100k. You'll get to that in a moment. What else is there? Oh yeah, there's Well, these guys, actually, I'll get into those later. You'll unlock Rocket, Jarrail, this is a new guy. He's gonna get redesigned. I really like his redesign. His current design is okay. Masterpiece. Masterpiece is what you get for being Sigma, and he also has a special morph. I don't want to unmute my... No, okay, sorry. He also has a special emote, so do /em list /em awesome. Check it out. He does the thing. He's done this before. I know he's done this before. With how much carts have been improved in this, you wouldn't really want to walk into anything anymore, for once in one of these games, you know, but if you do, for some reason, you will not get anything. You don't get a morph, you don't get a badge. Well, you do get a badge, actually, but I'll get into that. You don't get a morph, you don't get a badge, you don't get any money. You don't get anything. It's pointless. But if you walk into every single character, and I don't think the characters you walk into save, I think you have to do this all in one sitting, then you'll get a badge. And I don't think the badge does anything, if I remember. You just get it. You don't get anything. You don't get anything from any of this other than a badge. I don't know why you would do it, unless you're me, because you can see right here, everything's great. One other morph you can get from cart riding that you don't actually get from cart riding into the character is a skin for Bandu, called Fanboy Bandu. It's based on this one song in Phobot Funkin', but you get it by cart riding into a character as that character. So if I cart rode into Bambi as the Bambi morph, then I'd get it. Lastly, one thing I've seemed to notice while playing this game is that the maximum amount of money you can get from cart riding into any character is 412.5 with the 1.5 times MVP modifier. I believe regularly that should be, like, no modifiers, nothing, no VIP. It should be about $275, so something to keep in mind. There are currently 2 shops in this game, both of which are in this big red building beside the main cart riding area. Over here on this side of the building, you can find Carter. Talk to him. You can talk to him. He has some fun lore you can like. I like that. There's an event area for events currently happening. Won't always be there. There's Golden Apple and David Bambi. He's the morph guy. He's where you buy your morphs. So you can click here. You can see there's little previews for all the morphs, what they look like. They're idols, at least. It's pretty cool. So yeah, lots of choices. Not gonna go over all of them, but pretty cool, yeah. However, if you go over here, climb up this ladder on the side of the building, you'll find Cameo. Now, I don't know what Cameo says, because last time I tried talking to him, it froze my game. So, maybe don't do that. I don't know. But over here, here's the gear guy. So, like, you can buy corn, meat, these guys. A lot of these don't have any functions, but 3 of them I know do. Fast Candy, Golden Apple are 2 of them. They're mobility items, pretty useful, I think you should get them. Oh, no, this is used to. Baseball bat and phone, you can use these to break windows. That has a very specific purpose I'll get into later. These are just fun, they do silly little things. Prop gun makes a return. Musical and vehicles don't exist yet. Laptop doesn't do anything. It says also turns Bambi into a vehicle, but I don't really know what that means. I haven't gotten that to work. CD doesn't do anything, it's just decorative. The key does something. It says it's one use, but I haven't used it yet, so I think I know what it does. We can see what it does together later. Now, I don't really have anything planned for this. All these other parts have an outline to follow, but I just wanted to go over the map because there's a lot to go over. I don't have anything in particular to talk about, so I'm just going to use my fun admin powers to fly. You only have these in VIP servers, but yeah, there's a lot here. There's GameStop here. You can see these shirts. I'll explain them near the end of the video, but yeah, GameStop, buy all those. Well, you can't buy them, you know. Then Bambu's house. Bambu? Who's Bambu? Oh, okay. I mean Bandu. He has very well decorated. There's a lot of fun little things in here. Back tonight. TV. Wow. All the snacks. Oh, there's something hiding back there. I never noticed that. Oh. Oh, see, look, I'm discovering new things. It's awesome. Alright, well. Yeah, there's some great memes on the wall. Tony Zarrett. Oh, I think this is what I'm gonna do this now. I'm gonna show what the key does. Actually, no, I'm gonna save that for miscellaneous. Sorry, you're gonna have to wait. Stick around until the end of the video so you can see what the key does. Anyways, there's just a lot in here. Very well decorated. There's a greenhouse with all these little... They said he's too ugly to get any likes. That's great. This is lovely. Yeah, it's just a big dingle update. Wow. Bathroom. Dogs. Bedroom. It's awesome. I like this cat. I have this photo of this cat on my phone. It's great. Oh wait, oh, Bandu's room. Oh, Bandu's room, I mean. We gotta find Bandu's room. Find it through a hole in the wall. Here it is. It's awesome. Like it a lot. Then there's, right here. What's that? There's a teleport, but... There's something with this window. I'm gonna break it. Keep this in mind, because we're gonna get into that later. Anyways, then there's 3D Hut. 3D Hut is currently very unfinished. However, if we use the mobility gear, go over here, you can see that there's some stuff going on in there. I wonder what this will mean. Oh, this window is very blacked out, but ooh. Oh, ovens. We'll have to test those out later. Anyway, so yeah, then there's this building. Oh. Yeah, they... Henry Danger and, wait, what's the... I forget. They're here to protect the town from, people trying to see what's in the next update, but I won't let them. I'll be having the last laugh. Anyways, there's this building. I feel like these are... I don't really remember what mod this is from, but... It's like, these are Kirby Dave adjacent buildings, and that building is definitely from Kirby Dave. Yeah, there are these billboards that show off fan art. Pretty awesome. Ooh, Bambi's farm. This place is pretty neat. Let me see, what else we have to go over. Oh yeah, Dave's house is over there. It's pretty much just identical to the one in the main game. There's nothing really interesting in there, but if Bambi's farm, and in Bambi's farm we have this freezer. Let's talk about this freezer. On Bandu's farm, in Bandu's barn, exists a freezer. Now, think about it. Who haven't we talked about yet? Who is not old enough to own a house, so they have to live in a freezer in Bambi's farm? Who would need a freezer for their meat? It's Dale. Now, it's pretty overwhelming when you get in here and his tile's broken, big scary red timer. Don't worry about that. I'm just gonna go over, like, the very basics on this. So, see here, there are these tiles. They fall a little bit after you step on them, so you're gonna need to be careful. Can't let them, can't stand on anything for too long. You also have to, watch out for the meat, because touching the meat will kill you. Let's see. There. Yep. There are checkpoints throughout, so don't worry too hard, but yeah, there's that. Then there's these swinging meats. You gotta watch out for those. They're a bit difficult. They can be pretty tricky sometimes, but as long as you have the timing down, you'll get the hang of it. This part right here, this is probably the hardest part in the obby, I think, because see, you got those two meats swinging around, and then it just gets harder past that, but you'll see. So, basically, you gotta watch out for those, keep your timing. Oh, I'll get it. I won't take too long, don't worry. So, okay, sorry about that. As a matter of fact, I did take too long. I had to do a cut, but yeah, there. Well, there's more swinging meat. See, this is what I mean by it only gets tougher. There's all this before the next checkpoint, but you make it here. Nice. So now, it's that swinging meat. There's this swinging meat right here. This one tries to get you, but you can do it. Just gotta walk out of the way. There's these jumps. These jumps are pretty tight, honestly, but you just gotta make it through. Look at this little checkerboard area. Lastly, climb up this staircase, and you make it to Dale's freezer. This is the freezer. You walk into it, and you start the boss fight. Now, a lot of things are going to start happening, and I'm going to have to go over them very quickly. So let me cough. I have to cough. Okay, let's go over everything in here. So, this meat, there are meats that like move around. Keep an eye out for those. Red flashes on the floor. That means the plates are falling. Sometimes Dale will look down and start like turning towards you. That's how you know he's gonna start spitting on you. It's weird little meat globs, so you have to look out for those. Oh, I don't know how I touched that. That doesn't normally happen, but there's sometimes golden apples spawn on the ground, so you gotta watch out for those. Sorry guys, I was secretly working for Dale. You don't watch out for the golden apples, you actually touch them, and that's how you defeat him. But because I had a contract with him, I kinda had to be like, oh, you need to not kill him, but it fell through, so yeah. There's also this moving platform right here. Doesn't really mean much yet, but it will very soon. As you can see, the more damage I do, the larger the amount, like the larger the range of these like falling plates is. It's like it used to only be like that tiny area, but now we're getting even larger ranges. Oh my god, I forgot just how loud this boss is. Sorry, did I turn it down enough? Good, yeah. I'm hoping this will be fine. I'm hoping it won't be too loud. I'm sorry if it is, but yeah, you just gotta keep running around, touching the golden apple. Oh, I forgot. Okay, you gotta be really careful because soon, like, over half the map... Oh, I took damage there, but... Oh well. Soon, like, over half the map will get taken over, and eventually, the entire thing will fall, and you'll need to jump on this platform very quickly, or else you will die. And when you fall here, it sends you right back to the start of the obby, so you have to do all that again. It's nuts, but... you just gotta push through it, but yeah, as you can see, he starts to spit more little like meatballs at you. Just gotta keep avoiding those. Nearly done. One good way to tell and prepare for that, like, whole platform fall is firstly one half of the map will fall, then another half of the map will fall, and then all of it will fall, so that gives you a bit of time. Well yeah, up there it is, that's golden apple. There you go. Do that. Dead. There you go. Now, we're gonna have to go over all of this. You can get 3 morphs from beating Dale. Dale, Energizer 2, and True Dale. In order to get Dale, you just have to beat Dale. There's nothing special you have to do during the fight or leading up to the fight. For Energizer 2, you have to beat the Dale boss fight damageless, without taking any damage. There is a badge for speedrunning the Dale boss fight, and beating it in under 5 minutes specifically, but it doesn't give you a reward. It's only the badge, so go for that if you want. I didn't know because it was unimplemented when I recorded the video, but you get Dale Cart from speedrunning, so yeah, that's the reward. True Dale is a bit trickier though, because you need to drop every single tile in his lair leading up to the boss fight. Now, this is pretty tricky, but you'll get the hang of it. The only tip I can really think of for this is with True Dale, specifically right here near, I believe, the 3rd checkpoint. You're going to need to be very careful, and you're going to need to do this a very specific way. I'm showing it in the video. You have to watch out for the swinging meat there too, but you can do it. It's a pretty tight jump, but that's how you do that part. That's probably the trickiest part. Lastly, here's a map of Dale's lair. This should help you out a bit. It's created by the awesome community member, Peggle2gif from the Discord. So thank you, Peggle2gif. When you're doing this, when you're looking at this map, be sure to think about Peggle2gif.
His downfall character, Bandu, was that because he was banned entirely from the David Bambi official Discord server.
It's time to go over some miscellaneous unlockable morphs that you just get from around the map. For Craig, you need to get up to that balcony right up there first. So let's see if we can do that. I think if I can just get on top of this tree. I get the golden apple. That'll help. There you go, yeah. Just gotta make your way up here. Now you'll see there's a chandelier. You have to jump on this from that. You'll have to break that window too if they ragdoll or that. Then you just need to jump into that, but you need to like be on the edge of that. There's also an unintended method you can do that's not as good, honestly, but you can do it. You just need to like, wrap around there. It's significantly harder. I don't think you should do it. You should try to go for the chandelier anyways, but whatever. It's something you can do. Anyways, you're going to want to have candies. You want to make that jump onto there, onto that brick. You see all these bricks right here. You can't, they can collide false, you can't go through, but That one you can't. So I'll cut to when I make it. There you go. Alright, so once you've made it through there, use your fast candies again. And you need to make it over there. It's a bit of a tricky jump. You just need to jump. There is actually a brick right there you're supposed to get onto, but that is significantly harder. I don't know why you'd do it. So once you've made it up here, just run around for a bit, maybe click the epic face, touch it. I don't really know what makes the unlock happen. You don't get a badge, but you will get Craig. Here he is. Next, there are 3 different Bandu variants you can get. In order to have them, you're going to need to go into Bandu's house. You're going to need to be Bandu. So, for the first one, I'm going to make my way into Bandu's house. Right here, see candies. Click on them, and then you get Sugar Rush Bandu. Then, for Golden Apple, wait, no, Golden Apples, never mind. For gift card, I mean. Go right here, there's a little gift card. Click it, you're as Bandu, you should get the Morph. Lastly, this one's a bit different, Inferno Bandu. To get Inferno Bandu, we're gonna make our way over on top of this balcony again. This time we're gonna do a bit more than that. We're gonna try to get on top of the house. I forget the best way to do that. I think... Oh, wait, hang on. I think the best way to get on top of the house is to climb up here. Climbing with Morphs can be a bit tricky sometimes. I don't know. Is this the best way? I'm not sure. I'm just gonna use both these, and I'm gonna see if I can make it. Okay, yeah. I just use Fast Candy and Golden Apple and make your way up here. You could make it a bunch of ways. You could probably also make it from that little tree over there, but it doesn't matter. Point is, you need to get here to the furnace, or I mean the chimney. Jump down, then you'll be as Inferno Bandu. Cool little phoenix guy. I don't really know what inspired him, but he's pretty awesome. So yeah, that's all the Bandu variants you can get from his house. This last character I won't go into very much detail on because they are going to be changed very soon. That character is Recursed. In order to get Recursed, you need to find 100 letters scattered throughout the map. Letters, it's not like one of those things where, oh, it's like a scavenger hunt. They just randomly spawn, somewhat infrequently, and you just need to find wherever they are and get them. Oh, there's a letter. See up there? It's N. Yeah, you need to grab those. You need to get 100 of them. They're pretty hard to find sometimes, but yeah, you just need to get all of them. However, Recursed is no longer a Dave and Bambi character, and I don't think Recursed is to be associated with Dave and Bambi anymore. So, this mechanic is going to be changed very soon, and all I'm going to say is think about how letters are stored right beside money. They're kind of classified as a currency. After editing the video, I'm realizing that I forgot a lot of things actually, so I need to go over them real quick. Firstly, we go right here. Crowd of originals. You can see there are these evil morphs. I said, oh, I'll get into this later. I never did. So, Evil Carter you get from joining Eggs. Evil Rocket you get from joining Starfruit. Evil Cameo you get from joining Techie. You can see right here, they're the meet the owner, meet the scripters, and meet the tech events. It's great. Anyways, there used to be some text up here. I don't know why it isn't showing up. Maybe it doesn't in VIP servers, maybe they removed it. I don't entirely know, unfortunately, and I do not have the time to get this out on time and also figure that out with the devs. But basically, if you can break windows with the phones, baseball bat, and yourself. However, if you break every single window, I can't speak, sorry. If you can, oh my god. If you can break every single window in the server, then you can get a morph. That morph is Window Watcher. There are like 800 windows in the server, so you need the entire server and then some, but you can get it, you can get this guy, and there's a badge for him. So yeah, that's all I missed. Sandbox Rocket. How could I forget Sandbox Rocket? Now, I have no idea what his deal is lore-wise. I really want to know, because I think he looks pretty cool. Seems like a pretty interesting character, but to get him, you just need to speedrun into every character, get the badge for all those, get the reward, that kind of thing. That's all. Here are some miscellaneous mechanics in the game that don't really fit under anything, but are still pretty cool to go over. Firstly, shirts and hats. So, if I morph into a character, I'm gonna do Truedale, because I like Truedale. There he is. So, morph into Truedale, and every once in a while you'll be running around, you'll find one of these little stands. These stands are shirts. When you click on them, you get that shirt. And if you go to this little plus button right here, extra features, go to shirts, you can find your shirts, you can select them. I should also go over all the other things in here. Tools lets you activate and deactivate items that you do and don't want to use. Teleport lets you teleport to any location in the map. Well, any location that has one of these little red things over it. White thing too, in the case of a 3D hut. I don't know why that one's special, but other has nothing in it so far. I believe there was something in settings. Settings is just carts, updates, visuals, roleplay names, that's cool. I can't believe it, I almost forgot. The treasure chest. It's a treasure chest in Bandu's house. Where is it? I think it might be in... no, it's over here. Let's see what it has in it. Next is a weird little mechanic called corn farming. Oops, got stuck on the stairs there. Basically, these corn will spawn over here at Bambi's farm. You harvest it, you take it over to this little thing right here, go in, and deposit it for $5 per harvest. I don't know if harvest means all of them or just one, but this is a very boring feature, honestly. That's what the devs think too, because it will get revamped, and this will be a lot cooler, so keep your eyes peeled for anything fun with corn farming once it gets updated. Okay, now I hate to spoil the devs' hard work and show something off a little early, but I just have to try this out because there are ovens, and if you recall, I've had a bit of a request for quite some time, and I need to know. Oh my god, my health's going down. Oh my god, you can crawl in the ovens and you can die. This is the best game ever. Unfortunately, very soon, probably by the time you're watching this video, the 100k event will have ended and all of the information in this segment will be obsolete, other than just like looking back on the event. Sorry I couldn't get you this information sooner, but I figured I should still document it anyways while it's here. So, for all the morphs, you go to event here. This is the area, the little category that only appears during events. You can find 100k Carter, 100k Bandu, and 100k Craig. It's a little nerd. He's great. But yeah, there are 2 secret morphs in this, and there's a cool little shirt you can get by doing this little obby, but let me go over the secret morphs. So, spoiled it, sorry. For Bandu, there's 100k Bandu, and then there's 24 karat magic. It's lovely, it's him. It's Bandu, the one we all remember. He's great. He's beautiful. And another really cool thing is with shirts, put on a shirt, the little guys get them. The little guys got the shirts, so yeah. It's a weird little freak. He's awesome. Well, yeah, anyways, and let me go ahead and show this off, I guess. Oh, that was a great animation. I haven't seen that one before. We just put on this shirt. This is an exclusive shirt that you can only get during the 100k event. So, check it out, yeah. We're wearing tuxedos, golden. It's awesome. Lastly, the one I spoiled, Gapple from Object Fool / Animatic Battle. There are 3 things you can say to get him. I'll show you.
Garrett deserved better.
That's all for this video. Thank you for watching, and I'm just really happy this game's out. It's really fun, enjoying it a lot. Can't wait to see what else they add. Bye!